and get this party started. There's the record. Hi, everyone, and happy Monday. Like, it's Monday already. The weekend is way too fast. It goes way too quick. And then next thing you know, you've got the week ahead of you. So hope you all had a great day. We're just going to be together. Isn't it kind of cool, this Zoom whole thing? We can all be in our own little houses, but be together. It's kind of awesome. So thanks for getting on. Whoever invited you on obviously thinks you are awesome. Okay. So they want you to either hear about the products or they want you to hear about the business here. So it's my job to make sure I take you from not knowing about Nerium to knowing about Nerium. So I'm going to kind of I'm going to talk about the products. I'm going to kind of share my story with you while we go through this whole thing. We're only going to be like 15, 20 minutes tops. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of my background. My name is Tonya DeCapite. I am a stay-at-home mom. So for all of those moms out there, woohoo, raise the roof, we make the world go round, right? And I have 3 daughters. I have a sophomore in high school. I've got a 7th grader, and I've got a 4th grader. Jesus, take the wheel. So I'm not bored. I'm very busy. But the beautiful thing is I get to be on the sidelines of my girls' lives, and I get to be a part of all of it. And yet I still am able to work from home, create an amazing income, and don't have to miss a thing, including great income out there. So I'm going to just share a little bit about our product line. So what I loved so much about Nerium when I first found out about it 4.5 years ago was I had gone to a doctor's appointment and a nurse practitioner introduced Nerium to me. When she asked me if I'd ever heard of Nerium, I thought she said Miriam. So I was like, no, who is she? She sounds like a really nice lady. And she was like, no, with an N, Nerium. So all that to say, I had never heard of the product before. Our very first product was an accidental discovery. So after our very first product, it was a doctor out of MD Anderson that was trying to cure skin cancer. After 10 years of clinical trials, he's like, all right, I'm not curing skin cancer here, but I'm literally transforming these patients' skin. So these patients with melanoma are coming back to this doctor week after week after week, and coming back sooner than when they're supposed to come back because they wanted Nerium. They wanted the treatment. So after 10 years of clinical trials, he's like, all right, I'm not curing the cancer, but I'm literally transforming these patients' skin. So voila, we have our very first product. We launched this amazing company in September of 2011 with one product. It's our night cream. So this is kind of a one-stop shop. It'll help with fine lines and wrinkles, emerging lines, discoloration, tone, texture, pore size, all the things, okay? So I tell a lot of people, if you are budget conscious, I say 2 things. If you're budget conscious, this is a one-stop shop that will kind of do all of it. And if you're budget conscious, you need to take a look at the business, because prior to me jumping on board with this company, I could not afford this every single month. So that right there was a clue. If I couldn't afford a bottle of anti-aging cream, then something told me that what we were doing financially wasn't working. So, but this is what we launched our company with. We did 100 million in our first year, one country, one cute little product. So I didn't know that that was a big deal. I was like, oh, awesome. So the nurse practitioner is telling me, yeah, they did 100 million their first year. And I was like, high five, Miriam, remember? Because I thought it was an M. And she's just like, well, that's kind of a big deal. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, like, how big of a deal? She's like, well, it took Microsoft 6 years to do that. It took Apple 4. So you've all heard of Google, you've all heard of Apple, Microsoft. Nobody did 100 million in their first year. So this is our little miracle worker. I was talking to somebody the other day and they're like, it's kind of like the Fountain of Youth. I'm like, kind of. So is your night cream. This is what I put on every single night. And then I sleep in it. It's a mask. You'll feel it start working on your skin almost immediately. I wake up in the morning, I rinse off the night cream, and then I put this on. It's just a moisturizer, super simple. And then I put my makeup on top of that. Now we have, since we've launched, we have a bigger product line than what we started off with, right? So as we have had the success that we've had here in the United States, and we're all now in a bunch of different countries, and as we have progressed, our product line has progressed. The thing I love about Nerium is that we don't have a gajillion steps to you getting the results that you want. So if you're like me, by the end of the night, oh, girl is tired. You know what I'm saying? So flossing is an important thing. So if I have 8 or 9 steps, there's no way that I could get the flossing in. You know, I'd be halfway to snoring by the time I got there. So the fact that I have to do 1 step at night, 1 in the morning. Now, if you're an overachiever, which I've become one, Nerium's kind of made me an overachiever, and you'll hear more about my story later. But one thing that I start my routine with at night, I wash my face, which I had to wash my face before, right? So nobody wants to go to bed with the makeup on or the dirt and everything else that you've had on your face all day. So we have a double cleanser. This just came out. It starts out as an oil base. As you put it on your face, so I do 3 or 4 pumps, rub it together, put it all over my face. It will start removing your makeup almost instantly. And I just kind of rub it in. I add in a little bit of water to the oil. So the oil breaks down oil. And a lot of people get confused with that, going, no, I have really oily skin. I don't dare put oil on. But the only thing that's going to break down their natural oils is going to be oil. So you start out with the oil, you add the water, it'll start foaming up a little bit, and then you just rinse it all off. After I do this, we just have another product. It's called Illuma Boost. Now this little bad boy, it has a ton of vitamin C in it. It will brighten your skin like you've never seen. So what I love about this is people that I talk to on a daily basis, whether they have sun damage, and you guys know, as you get older, you're more prominent to all of those things. Spots that you just don't want. Maybe you have pregnancy mask. Pregnancy mask is honestly nothing different than as you are pregnant, your hormones are changing continually, and your hormones are changing faster than your skin can catch up with. If you go to the dermatologist, they will tell you it's hormonal. There's nothing we can do for the spots. And I've had friends that literally have looked like they have mustaches over their lip, and hello, nobody wants that. Although facial hair is very in right now, people. It's very in, but not on women. Okay, so we want to keep the mustache far away. So all that to say, this is brightening people's skin. So I do a couple pumps of this after I clean my face. So I put it on a clean face, and then I add my night cream at night. That's what I do. So sunspots, if you're worried about that, you need to brighten your skin. It will, the results that people are getting are a little nuts. It will also address the fine lines and some of your wrinkles, but primarily I would say where we're getting the best as far as stories from what people are loving, it's going to be the age spots and the dark spots on the face. So you got the cleanser and you've got the Illuma Boost. As you get older, your skin cells deteriorate, okay? They die, and as they die, the older you get, the less your body is creating new ones. So that's why we age. That's why we get wrinkles. That's why right? But all that to say, Nerium is addressing a lot of the issues that most women, I'm 43, we've got individuals that are in their 20s that are using all of our products just because it's preventative, and some have the sun damage and need this. This is one product that is super, super, super popular. I would say it's probably our bestseller behind the night cream. And this is a cellulite cream. So I tell everybody it helps with hail damage. Now I live down here in Alabama, so you can say hail like that with a little bit of an accent. I don't have an accent. I'm working on it, people. No, I get a lot of pressure. I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of pressure. They're like, get it right, girl. Hail damage is not something that we want. It's cellulite, okay? So if people apply this to their arms, to their belly, their thighs, their waist. I mean, you can pretty much put it any zip code you want to put it. I apply it 2 times a day, and you will absolutely love 83% improvement in cellulite in a month. So 30 days. So those are the kind of results that'll make you want to slap your mama. Even if you love your mama, like I love my mom, you'll hear how much I love my mom, but this will make you want to slap your mama. So that is contouring cream, skin, and you can put it anywhere. And I love it. Even if you've got like crepey looking skin as you get older, your skin's just not as hydrated. This has so much hydration in it. It's phenomenal. And it tightens and tones the skin. So you really, really like that. So we're going to go to another problem area for people, which is your eyes. Eye serum is a product that I apply daily. So if you've got a crease, that's substantial, that you're just like, it drives me nuts every time I pass a mirror. That's the only thing that I see. I get lines around my smile. Okay. So this is something that I always apply before I put on my lipstick, and it literally fills in the lines. Some people have a line here, some have lines across. Nerium, the night cream, is really taking care of a lot of my lines, but around my mouth, I want to be a little more intentional about that. So this is the eye serum. This will get rid of bags, dark circles, puffiness, fine lines, and even your crow's feet. So this product's amazing. It'll give you like a 2 to 5 minute result. And the longer you use it, the better your results get. All of our products are plant-based, no chemicals whatsoever. So you look at, okay, these are the results I'm getting. Is this good for me long-term? What's in it? You will absolutely love it. A mom guarantee as far as all of the ingredients. My girls, my 13 or 12-year-old, almost 13, she reminds me of that daily, 12-year-old and my 15-year-old, almost 16-year-old, Lord help us, they all use all of the products. And from there, you don't have to worry about long-term, am I gonna, look like the Wicked Witch of the West? And since it's Halloween, I can bring her up, right? None of our products will turn you green either. Nobody wants to be green. Another eye product. So you do the eye serum daily, okay? My husband even does the eye serum. If I leave town, like I'm leaving for Boston here in a few days, if I leave town, he's like, you left me in my Nerium, right? This is one of the Neriums that I know I'm not allowed to not leave here at the house when I go. So these are IV patches. So they're hydrogel patches, and they basically look like a huge contact underneath your eyes. I store mine in the refrigerator. I just took this box out. There's a box, and it's got these little sleeves, and it's got the hydrogel patches. It's like a spa at your house. I apply these once a week, and they are fun. And it's something that I can do, and I can watch a Hallmark movie, or I can have my coffee in the morning. I usually do this on Monday mornings because of the ages of my kids, our weekends are nuts. So this is normally my little Monday morning routine, and it's something that I look forward to. You do this once a week for 20 minutes, and you will love your results. You'll see immediate results too after using that. Again, the longer you use it, the better your results will be. We have a doctor. We have networked with Signum Bioscience, and it is a professor, he's a doctor, out of Princeton University, was working on a protein molecule and was trying to find and create a vitamin that would help with cognitive health. So we have a product, we have partnered with Signum. We have EHT, which is anti-aging on the inside of your body. So most of us focus all on the outside. This is for the inside of your body. EHT, if you look what's in it, vitamin D, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, magnesium, all of the things that your body needs. This will help you sleep better. It'll help you have energy throughout the day. It will help you focus. My husband does not live without these. He feels like he can get, honestly, 3 times the amount of work done in a day than he does when he wasn't on them. And it's just because it helps him focus through the day and focus on every task at hand. Some of you, maybe ADD like me, where I see something sparkly and immediately I'm wanting to go run and see what it is. This will help you kind of give you that focus. I live down here in the South, and one of my brand partners, she's a realtor and does Nerium on the side because she's putting money away for retirement. And she just said, when I'm on EHT, she feels like her emotions are intact. And she says, I feel like I've got a Jello mold around myself. She goes, when I'm not on it, it's like my Jello goes everywhere and there's nothing keeping me together. That is what this will feel like for you. So anyone that's needed that Jello mold and keeping things together, we said a big hallelujah. Okay, now this is Youth Factor. So this is super new as well. This is a powder that we put in an 8-ounce bottle of water. It's an antioxidant little supplement, and it's called Superfood and Antioxidant Boost Powder. So I put this in water. This has the equivalence of 8 servings of green peas, 8 servings of mushrooms, 4 bananas, 9 avocados, 7 red beets. So if you watch Fox News, I'm a Fox News girl. You watch Fox News, you always see the red beet commercial. Well, oh girl doesn't have anything on what we got, right? Because this is 7 red beets. Forget that. And it also has 4 broccoli. So you will never be able to consume everything your body needs and craves. I have people that no longer have to drink a gajillion cups of coffee because of this drink, and also soda, pop. I'm from the Midwest, so I say pop. People down here say soda, or Coca-Cola. Even if they mean Pepsi, they say Coca-Cola down here. I don't understand it, but that's what they so all that to say, that is this. And then we also have, and I don't have it with me, I'm actually out of it waiting for my shipment to come. There is a vitamin complex pill that comes with this drink. You take them together, or you can take them separately, however you choose. Amazing alkaline, it puts your body in alkaline state. So if you want to learn more about this, whoever asked you to come onto this call, they can get you information. We've got videos, we've got articles, we've got all the science that's behind all of these products. We really stand behind real science that will give you real results. And we're real life people. So if like you were to contact me and say, hey, show me some pictures of people that are using the eye serum, I would show you my very own customers and what their results are. And it's cool because I go, oh yeah, she's my neighbor. They're real life people. These aren't airbrushed supermodels. We didn't Photoshop anything. The products really do deliver. So the first element of our company is the product line. Phenomenal products. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee on all of our products. Less than 1% of anyone that has ever purchased our products returns them. So I kind of love that because people need to know you're going to try it, you're going to become a consumer, and you're going to be really pleased with your experience. So that's one really, really great option. If you are looking for healthy, plant-based, great results, skincare, okay? If you are like me, when that nurse practitioner contacted or just met me in that doctor's appointment, and she said, I want to share something with you that's changing my life. I had lost a job a couple years prior, keeping an eye on the time, and was kind of lost. I don't know if you've ever been in a season of your life where you didn't feel like you were winning, you kind of needed a win. And I didn't really know what the next thing was. I knew I needed something, but I didn't know what it was. And she asked me if I would have coffee with her sometime. And for me to say yes was a miracle in and of itself, a total God thing, because I am, one, I'm not the easiest person in the world to approach because I have a strong personality. But two, the fact that I said yes was a miracle because remember, I was in an OB-GYN appointment, you know, old girl was doing all the things and I'm sitting there with no Under Armour on, you know what I'm saying? And so feeling very vulnerable, and I agreed to say yes. Or I agreed to meet her for coffee by saying yes. And so finally I get all dressed or whatever. She gives me her number. I give her my number and I said, let's have coffee. Well, I left that coffee appointment finding out about how the company started, that this company was breaking records like crazy in the industry. No other company has done what our company did in our very first year and has yet to do. So the fact that we were breaking records, every which way, I came home and I married a former Marine. He's a dude. He uses pretty much all the products. He will not use the IV patches. He just will not do it. I've tried, ladies, and it's just a no-go. So I just don't push it. But he literally uses every single one of our products. He saw the numbers of what the night cream had done their very first year and what this company was doing. And he's like, babe, there's going to be more products. We've never heard of it, which means the people that we know don't know about it either. And if the products work, they're going to sell themselves because I have never sold anything. My background is I'm a musician. I have worked in large churches in the Midwest my whole entire life. I'm a singer. So that's how the only thing I've sold is a little bit of Jesus, you know what I'm saying, on Sunday morning. But other than that, I've never sold anything. So the whole sales element scared me. But my husband's like, all you have to do is put product into people's hands and ask them if you can borrow their face for 5 nights. And he's like, if you can do that, the product will do the work for you. And it has. So my initial goal, once my husband looked at me and he goes, financially, what we're doing isn't working. We need to change things up. He said, I think you need to go for it. And I think this may actually be good for you. And I was thinking, I'd rather have a root canal than do this business, is really what I'd rather do. And he's just like, we're living hand to mouth. And financially, we need to do something different to get a different result. He says, go for it, earn your investment back. Once you've earned your investment back, if you want to quit. So I, took a deep breath, signed up, and really just started putting the product into people's hands. And what I found was most people had never heard of it and were more than thrilled to try something for free. So I put it in their hands, let them try it. And from there, I earned my investment back. I invested, you can invest $500, $750, $1,000. I've got six-figure earners in my team that jumped on board at the $500 kit. So you can have a ton of success and get the smaller kit. I just tell people, how quickly do you want to launch your business? Do you want to launch it a little bit slower, or do you want to launch it a little bit quicker? And you can take the steps, or you can take the escalator. They're both going to get you to the same place. It's just how quickly do you want to get there? So I bought in it at $1,000, got as much product as I could. And I just told people I was really excited about partnering with the company. And I said, I don't know if this is going to be big. I don't know if this is going to be little, but all I know is that girl is going to earn her investment back. So once I had earned that investment back, it was 5 weeks in, and I had earned my $1,000 back. And I had fallen in love with this company, the culture, the people, the products. I struggled really, really bad with just feeling okay about being me day to day. Most days, I had lost a job a couple years prior from a church that I was working at. And most days were difficult to get out of bed. And I'm not even a very depressed person, but that's just the season of life that I was in. I started loving my life again. And if you ever follow me on social media, I always do a hashtag, live the life you love, because I went so many years where I just didn't love my life. And because of Nerium, I'm able to love my life again. So here I am, stay-at-home mom, not a lot of belief in herself, definitely not a lot of belief in products. And because I said yes, I shared what I was doing with a bunch of other people. A lot of people said yes, some said no. And from there, I qualified for a car. I helped a bunch of people qualify for a car after I qualified for a car, because they're looking at me going, okay, if Freak Show over here can do it, anybody can do this business, clearly. And helped a bunch of people qualify for a car, earned a $50,000 bonus. In my first year, I was making six figures with this crazy company and feeling blessed and wanting others to feel the exact same way. 2 years ago, I was able to call my mom and my dad. I grew up with my parents working at a church. So I grew up teething on the pews. I mean, if the lights were on, I was there. And if you know anything about ministry, you don't make a ton of money. So my mom and dad didn't have a ton for retirement, didn't have a ton. And I always kind of had a burden of wanting to be able to help them and bless them. My dad was 72 years old, still working full time. And I called my dad. I was in a hotel in Nashville, Tennessee. I'll never forget it. And I called him and I just said, you work hard. You're the hardest worker I know. And I want to give you an opportunity to not have to work anymore if you don't want to. What do you need every single month to not have to work anymore? And he gave me a dollar sign. My mom at that point was on the phone and we were all crying. Talk about changing you. I mean, we can change your skin. That's nothing. Let us change your life. And from there, my life was changed because I was able to say to them, quit your jobs. They've been retired now for 2.5 years. And it's been my honor to help them in that. So whether you're in, I'm sorry, I'm crying. Whether you're in a situation like I was when I first started, where I needed something positive, I needed something good, I would never have picked this in a million years. I never even went to home parties. I was like, sorry, I'm washing my cat. So I can't, it's an appointment. I keep it and I never cancel on my cat. She's a lovely cat, but I can't come. So I didn't even support other friends that did this. I didn't really believe in the industry. My knowledge of what this company was about started here, and it's traveled 18 inches down here. And it's contagious, it's infectious. The people in this company are the most amazing people I know. And it's our privilege to help people along on this very same journey. And some people come into the business because they want free product. Great, get your product for free. We don't want anybody to have to pay for their product if they don't want to pay for their product. Jump on board as a brand partner. Let's get you 3 customers and you're already earning free product and you're running a free business essentially. If you're someone like me who really wanted to see, I started liking me again and winning again. And the more little wins I got, the more I wanted to get other people to those wins. Well, you get a car. First thing you're going to want to do is go help 8 of your closest friends get a car because you want them to feel how you felt when you got your car, right? And that's what I get to do. I get to help people change their lives, whether it's with skincare or it's financially. Thank you so much for being on. I know for me, skincare was not really anything that was on my radar, but people are already purchasing tons of products out there, and they're really a lot more expensive than what our products are. Our products are very, very affordable. They're anywhere from $30 to $90 and everything in between, nothing more expensive than that. And we can give you discounts. We've got different things that are going on right now where you can get our health and wellness line for 20% off. We've got deals. Get with the person that invited you on. They wanted you to jump on board because they're excited about what they're doing and they wanted you to see what it is. So I'm honored to be able to share with you, tell you a little bit more about this Nerium Delirium thing, and hope you guys have a fantastic night. Have a great Halloween. Stay safe and stay away from the Snicker Bowl. You hear me? We're watching. Okay. Bye. Have a great night.